All right, here's the deal. It's Saturday. First day of shoot is on Tuesday. We're still prepping for the prep. I'm gonna be doing a lot more prep today as much as I can, and Monday before Tuesday, obviously. But the wireless situation is as follows. I'm at Costco. I'm at Costco for a couple reasons. First off, I'm going to see if there's an inexpensive Android tablet I can get for for the drone slash the wireless situation, which I'm going to tell you about right now. So the clip is going back because it just doesn't seem like it's going to do the job. And we ended up ordering a cube, which is the next kind of step up, which is quicker, better, faster. The power situation I can use a DTAP. I did have to order a special, not special, but it's a LEMO 2-pin to DTAP, and nobody in town has LEMO connectors, which is so frustrating. I've run into this a couple times where you have a short turnaround on something and you need to get these LEMO connectors. Nobody has them because they're a professional item, and you'd think some of the pro high-end TV. Utah has a lot of production, but apparently you ask people what a LEMO, hey, I need a LEMO connector, and they're like, I don't know what that is. It's like, trust me, it's on everything you sell. Anyway, so we're headed to Costco. Looking for an Android tablet, and I just remembered to look for their LEDs. Okay guys, here's the lesson of the day. Never go to Costco when you have a shoot coming up. So, kind of went a little crazy. Let me show you what happened. First off, we got a couple of hard drives for our backup, which is nice, 2 terabytes each. In theory, that should cover us. But here's what I found. Some more LED goodness. Now, I've used a couple of these little shop lights. I have these in my house for when I do my wife's workout videos. And I just want to have something I could throw up in the ceiling and just leave there so that I didn't have to pull down our good lights. And they work great. They're a little tiny bit warmer than some of the more, branded lights. And there's obviously no control. You can't dim them or anything. But for 35 bucks, you can't go wrong. Same thing with these guys. Woo. These are basically replacing the old school fluorescent shop lights that people used to get. And these are great too. I've got these in the ceiling, you can see in my house, for when we do, again, the workout videos. Mostly so that we can do kind of high-speed stuff, take some nice pictures with high shutter speeds so we can freeze the action. So I got 4 more of those because those are going to be great just to have on the truck for who knows what. And then for a tablet, we decided to try the Galaxy Tab A. A little more expensive than I wanted to go with, but I'd rather have something that works for this week or next week to see what happens. And then this guy, like I said, I went crazy. That's the Generac, whatever the brand it is, 2,000 watt generator. And I've been curious, I've been walking by it for almost a year now in Costco and going, okay, I'm sure it's gonna be louder than the Honda. How much louder is the question? And for 500 bucks, I guess it's 550. What's the trade-off for, because that's one of the things I still have never bought as a generator. I keep renting those. I need to get one. So we'll see how loud this sucker is compared to the Hondas, because the Hondas are really quiet and useful. No matter how quiet these generators are, the sound guys are always like, it's so loud, which is true. So the theory in my head is to, if nothing else, we get to try it and see how loud it is as a backup, because I'm getting a Honda 2000 watt for this anyway. But I'm always paranoid about having batteries charged, and if we're gonna run a large light out somewhere, I want to make sure we have batteries charging ready to go. So this could be back at the truck far away running. We have the Honda closer for the lights, etc., etc. But again, the Honda's like 1,500 bucks. This is 550. And my other thought is, you know what? Let's just make a little tent for it. Let's get the foam core out, make ourselves a little encase for it, and see how loud it is. Anyway, so now to the grocery store. Okay, monitoring update. Cube showed up. There she is, the teredek cube. You can kind of see it with the windows behind me. And it's got this nice little hot culture you can put on it. You got the antennas. It's a little warm. It's been running for a little while, so I wonder if it's going to have any heat issues, especially if you're shooting outside. full HDMI on the back with the HDMI version, not the HDSDI, just because everything I have is HDMI right now, besides the red, which is either or, obviously. All my extra monitors, though, are HDMI, as much as I hate that. Let's see, whoops, I'm hitting things here. So the setup, all I did is plug it in, turn it on, and I didn't even read the quick start guide, I just kind of plugged it in. And it seems to be working, which is nice. I should probably read it so if there's any problems on set, I can backtrack what I've done. Anyway, so I'm just going out of the HDMI of the camera. I'm going to go from the red to the small HD and then to that on the actual shoot days. But the cool thing is that it's streaming to the Galaxy Tab A that we got, which is a nice big 10-inch screen. You see, there it is. There is a lag, so I think pulling focus from this would be a bad idea. You could probably get marks. You could probably nail marks, and then it's a little small to share with the director, but if you had to, you could. And then you could just hit the marks on the floor as the actor moved back and forth, or the camera moved back and forth. So, I mean, it's definitely better than not having it at all. I would rather have the AC still measure and work off of the monitor on camera or something. And then, so that's one device. Let me show you real quick. So I have my old iPhone 5, and we have it set up, threw it on the Wi-Fi, the teredek is doing. Let's see if it jumped back over to, oh, no, there it is. So there's the stream. There it is. So 2 devices running, which is going to be kind of cool. Here I am. Let's see, can you see me? Hi there, iPhones. So, bit of a lag. It's a little more than for the 4 frames they say. That could also be part. Is it jittering too? Maybe jittering a little bit. That could be the iPhone 5 because it's a little slower. They recommend the 5S, I think, as the minimum device from the iOS devices. I haven't seen any jitter on the tab, but again, I haven't carried it around. Let's see. Let's pick it up. Oh, I can see it jittering a little bit. But again, this is a director's monitor, so if it's not 100% perfect, it's better than a video tap off a film camera, right? Haha. It's just enough so they can see. Now, there you go. Can you see that? You can look at this. Too many monitors and screens. I don't know. All right. So the plan is teredek on camera B, so that I can monitor camera B as the DP. Also, so the director can monitor camera B at the same time as a director being able to monitor. Where is it? Camera A. Via the good old school Nihilus, whatever it is. It's not the high-end one. It's just it's like the $200 version. Is the rest of it in there? Oh yeah, it's there. That little device got dropped last time, so I got to pull it apart and make sure it's still working. Anyway, that'll be on the cart when we're just doing a camera. Or out in the field somewhere where we have to get a quick shot. We have a couple city shots we're going to kind of steal. We'll just have the director standing next to us with the Galaxy, or in a car close by, whatever it is, so that we don't have to have a huge group of people standing out there. So I'm feeling a bit better about that. Oh, power. So the Galaxy itself, I don't know how long the battery lasts on it, but I didn't want to get one of the no-name brands because that's usually what actually, I was warned against the Galaxy because they put a bunch of software on here, which I don't really care about because I'm not using it for anything but a monitor. I was going to get... Oh, I didn't want to get a no-name brand because that's what they start scrimping on, is batteries and things like that. That if the software runs fine, they may throw a processor in there. It's decent, but the batteries will suffer. In addition to just having the internal battery, we've got these powerful... see, is it still charging? USB bricks that will charge these devices. I guess that one just turned off. Oh, I unplugged it. That's why I'm like, it's not charging. I have to plug it in. And the Galaxy started at 60% when I pulled it out of the box, and I plugged it into the battery, and about half an hour ago it's gone down to 75. So I'm a little bit concerned about the longevity of that battery, but that's after the Galaxy's gone all the way down. So now on to what's it called? The Phantom 3.